Hello, everyone. Um, Within this chapter, there were a couple of topics that stuck out the most, which were jurisdiction, long arm statute, venue, um, standing to sue, and the three main types of ADR. To start off with jurisdiction, jurisdiction is a very wide term. It pretty much states the power, right, or authority to interpret or apply the law. So, to give an example of that, let's say you're in a house and the police stops by and they're trying to get into the house, but you can reject them because they don't have a house warrant. I believe that is a example of jurisdiction where you apply the law and say, like, you can only come in here if you have a house warrant. The next topic is long arm statutes. Long arm statutes kind of has a lot to do with place and time. The best way I can describe this is through an example. Like, say you're a business selling shoes, and let's say your headquarters is set up in Texas, but or like, no, the other way around. Let's say your headquarters is set up in California, but you're selling shoes in Texas. The long arm statute says that because you're in two different places, there's different laws that affect you, which often has to do with taxes. Because in some states, taxes are lower than others. So some businesses, or like, they set up their business in a certain way where their headquarters in this state and they're selling their product in another state. So they don't have to pay as much taxes because of the difference from state to state. The next topic I'm going to talk about is venue. The venue is pretty easy, just where the crime happened or in what type of environment it happened. Was it in a house? In what county was it in? That's what they mean with the venue. And then not the last topic, is standing to sue. So what standing to sue means is, let's say you get into a car crash. If you're not in fault, you can sue the other person for the damage he did to your vehicle, but you cannot sue the actual driver to get him into court. That is not in your power. That is someone else that decides that, which is then probably a cop. And that's what standing to sue means. And now the last big topic is ADR, and its three main types. The three main types are mediation, arbitration, and neutral evaluation. So mediation means that, the word kind of says itself. You come to a median. You're trying to, like, I guess, say, get along with each other and come to a mutual agreement of what the consequences are going to be. Then arbitration is kind of the opposite. Arbitration means that there's one neutral person. It's very important that the person is neutral and has nothing, not really anything to do, or is not biased towards another person. He kind of gets to decide over what the outcome will be, or who's in fault, or things of that nature. So that's what arbitration means. And then the last one is neutral evaluation. Neutral evaluation, that each party gets to say his word and gets a chance to explain themselves. And then another neutral person, the evaluator, he kind of overhears everyone, and then he makes a decision about what the outcome will be.